Okay. As you can see, this is a pretty massive box. Twilight Imperium, 4th edition. Whew. Okay. You have to have the strength of a space line to get that out there. Anyway, this is going to be this is going to be an unboxing of, obviously, what I just said, Twilight Imperium. Just full disclosure, I have never played this game before, and I blame Sam Healy of the Dice Tower because we are now on a podcast together called The Dice Steeple, and it's on the Dice Tower Network, and he has talked this game up. I mean, I've seen him talk it up for years, but he was talking it up even recently to me on the podcast, and I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to play this for a long time, and I know this is going to take, a day and a half to play when I actually sit down with it. But I'm excited to try it. I like 4X games in general, and why not try what's considered the big granddaddy of them all, so to speak. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this thing, and you're going to have to forgive me if I don't know what some things are, because again, I've only done a little bit of study on this. I don't know as much about it as somebody else. But I do plan on giving my own take of a review on this at some point. I'm sure I'm probably going to like it because I like games like this. We'll see. Anyway, let me go ahead and rip this joker open. I've already slashed it in the back. Right back here. Space Lion strength. All right. This is a big old joker, by the way. If you haven't seen this before, this is I think it's 10 pounds. Maybe more. I don't know. I mean, I lift. I don't know. It might be more than that. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to go check it out, but it's definitely heavy. I will say I love the artwork on the front. I absolutely love this artwork. Space lines are amazing. Space turtles, I guess that's what that is. I just love all of this. Got a nice background, or a nice backing. The dawn of a new age. I'm just really excited to get into it. I know it's a long game. I have nothing against long games. Heck, I play Who Goes There and other games that are long, but I know this is supposed to be a fully fledged space opera style of game. Ooh, look at that. Now, see, I really like the look of this already, just with what's presented here, because space so far that I'm seeing is not black. Just pitch black like Star Wars would be. It's like a blue, like a dark and light blue. So I like the look of that already. Sorry about that sheen. We'll have to remove this wrapping here. But man, this is going to be a massive game. I think it's got over 1,000 pieces in it. Whew, we'll get to that here in a few. We've got your Learn to Play rule book, which is kind of a Fantasy Flight thing, I mean, it doesn't matter what game you get. I think even Outer Rim has that as well. Yeah. And it's kind of sad, I've been listening to some podcasts and some other things with Christian T. Peterson in it. And I know it's sad that he kind of left the company a few years back. And this was the lore compendium. And this was the thing that saved his company. Really kind of heavily started it, The sun sets on a new empire. Or on an empire. The rise of legend. I like the artwork, man. The artwork in this is just phenomenal. The Galaxy Awakens. I'm so excited to read this. I love lore like this. I love games, or just great stories, great galactic struggles. I mean, that's what draws me into Star Wars. Not necessarily the new stuff, but the original trilogy that had a really cohesive, great storyline. In general, it had its issues, but I mean, it had a cohesive storyline, at least. You could kind of make sense of it. Okay, so that's just going to be your rules reference guide. Man, it's a massive game. Politics, we need no more of that these days. Let's take a look. And these are your races. Man, the quality, I can feel it. Come on out, dadgummit. Oh, I don't want to tear these up. I gotta take it. Gotta be gentle with them. You have the Lizics. Again, keep in mind, I know nothing about these, so You've got the Federation of Soul, or humans, as the Ferengi would say in Star Trek. You got the Yin Brotherhood. Oh, I love the artwork. You've got the Nalu Collective. If I mess some of these up, forgive me. The Embers of Muat. This just looks so cool. I think I'm going to have a grand old time. The Mentek Coalition. The Barony of Letnev. 17 races, I think, that are in this game, too. There's a lot. The Emirates of Hakan. Space Lions. The Necrovirus. Ooh, okay. It kind of reminds me of the Replicators. Kind of, from Stargate SG-1. If you've ever watched that, you know what I'm talking about. The Winu. Sardok. Nor. The Ghosts of Kreos. The Clan of Sa. The Universities of Jolna. I wonder if they're like the really smart race, the, what do you call it, like the intelligentsia of the galaxy, so to speak. The Kingdom. Okay, I'm sure many of y'all can't pronounce it properly either. Maybe there's somebody out there that can give me the correct pronunciation if you're really into it. But for now, it's the Kingdom. The Auberek. The Yggdrasil tribes, or Yggdrasil. It sounds like Yggdrasil. So I think that's 17 races. Wow. That's going to be a lot of fun to play with, I can tell you right now. So we got several of these tactics boards, I guess. Quick reference on the side here. Tactic, fleet, strategy, and trade goods. It's back and forth, but you got all these different colors. I guess for 6 players. That's what it looks like. So that's what that's for. All right, green. I'm just going to pull the green out because I think all these are the exact same. I could be wrong on that, but I believe these are, just from videos I've seen of it. These are, oh my good night, these are gorgeous. Look at the detail on that. I don't know if that's a flagship. It's not a dreadnought. I think I know what the dreadnought looks like. I could be wrong though. But that's definitely paintable. Man, they really went all out with that detail for this anyway. Now these are, or this is, I don't know if this fits together or not, or maybe it's on its own, but this is a War Sun, I believe. It's like what, the equivalent of a Death Star. Creates black holes and sucks, I don't know, planets and whatever into them. You know what this reminds me of slightly, just slightly, is Cloud City from Star Wars. Think about it, it'll come to you. Again, not sure what everything is. Just giving you some details here. Not sure which kind of ship this is. Is this a cruiser? Again, I need to study. I know. Now, is this the dreadnought? Somebody's got to tell me, because I truly don't know. But it is beautiful. I really like the look of this. Woo! That's going to be sweet to play with. Is that planetary defense cannons of some sort? Like ion cannons or something? Not sure. I guess plant your flag and claim a planet? I don't know. I'm assuming I got a bunch of flags in here. Yeah. Okay, so you got a lot of flags. There's a lot in here. At least there's some. Yep, there's a lot of little flags in here, so that's cool. Not sure what that goes to. I just like the look of everything, though. Let's see. Is that that's not a fighter. I think, yeah, I've got fighters in there, so they're smaller. I'm not sure what that is, though. It's some kind of a fleet attack. This one looks like a transport ship. It just has that look, you know what I mean? That, or it could be a refueling ship. It has that look too, slightly, like a tanker. But I like that. That's nice. See if I've missed anything. I'm sure I have. Here we go. Fighters. The why does that remind me a little bit of Battlestar Galactica? You know, the Raiders. It has it's not exact. It's nowhere near, but it has that kind of stylish look to it. I think that's it. I think. You know, if I had just looked at this, I would have figured it out. So we got your flagship, Warsun, Dreadnought, Carrier, Fighter, Infantry, okay, Space Dock. I thought it might be that. I wasn't certain though. PDS, Planetary Shield, and Space Cannon. Destroyer 1 and Cruiser. Okay, so that explains it. Cool. I should have just looked at that. And in addition to green, you've got all these other colors represented for your battleships and dreadnoughts and things of that nature. So I think you're going to have some fun. I really like the look of these. This is some high quality. Oh, it's coming apart. Well, there you go. The game's ready to be put together. It's like, let's go. Let's get playing. You got all these pieces here. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Is that for when, some of y'all may know, is this for when, like, do you have to flip certain things over? You're not sure where certain things are, like you might go exploring? Again, I'm not certain how the game's played yet, so you know what I mean? Like if you're exploring, you flip it over and you don't know what planet it is. Is there like a variant for that? I'm assuming these are the same. Yep, they are. Or is that just for like a random setup? I wonder if that's all it's for. Oh man, look at this. It's just coming apart. No wonder they had this thing wrapped. Oh, I can see these are some of those. It looks like some of the star empires for the races. They have some of these symbols here. That's cool. Yep, everything's the same on the back. We'll get to you later. I'm assuming these are going to do the exact same thing. Yeah, they're starting to. Yep, there it went. Oh, and that's Mechatol Rex. I do know about that. That's your center of the universe kind of thing. That's where the Emperor has died, and they had a galactic council there or something. That's cool. I'm excited to get into that lore. Is that a black hole? What is that? Is that a wormhole? Anyway, I like the look of these. You know, I'm stupid. I just realized these are upside down. This keeps doing it. You know, if you've never seen these. We're losing them. These are, oh, got blue ones now. Nice. Okay, cool. This is going to be a lot easier to punch up than I thought it was. Got Theba. Let's see. Yep, there goes another. I'm just kind of used to it now. Zobots. Look. All these planets. That looks cool. Again, I'm very excited to try these out. It's just a losing battle, y'all. I almost want to just show you like this, you know, because it's like, why bother at this point? They're going to just keep falling out. I'm just going to move this one. Ooh, look at that. Now that's pretty. Got all sorts of different kind of galactic phenomena going on this one. What is that? It almost looks like an eclipse, possibly. I said eclipse in the middle of a TI-4 unboxing. Sam will kill me. Sam Healy is going to come out of the camera and kill me. Let's see. That's that. Okay, it's the sun, I'm assuming. Asteroid fields. Sweet. Kreos, so that's their planet. And yeah, there's their symbol. So that's your home planets, it looks like. Then we have some of these flags. Again, not sure what everything does yet, so I wonder what these are for. These look interesting. I think we're coming down to our last one. Not quite sure what these are for. These no, they're not technologies. Or maybe they are. I don't know what these are for. What are these for? So trade, primary ability gain, 3 trade goods, replenish commodities, technology, secondary ability, spend 1 time. Okay, so these are like, I really don't know what these are for. Quite frankly, politics, leadership. I guess these are explanations for everything on the board is all. Like what you may do on certain phases and what have you. Okay, cool. I like the look of them though. Real nice and colorful. See, I like a lot of color in my games as long as it makes sense. And This has got a lot of style to it, I'll say that. Got a bunch of 10, I guess these are 10-siders, yeah. 10-sided dice. I'm assuming that's for battles. That much I think I do know, right? Whole butt ton of cards. We're going to find out what these are for soon. There are a butt ton of cards in this game. A butt ton. Didn't say button. I said a butt ton. I don't know if we're going to go through every single one of these. This will be an hour-long video, but we will hit some of them from each deck. So I've gone through the cards that have this kind of backing on them. And if you notice, there's different colors. That's for each player, and I guess their own technologies and weapons and ships and things like that. So we'll go through some of them. Carrier 2. I guess you can upgrade your carriers, because I saw like different kind, Carrier 1 and Dreadnought 1 and things like that. So I'm assuming these are just upgrades. Stasis capsules. Cruiser 2. Destroyer 2. We got a Dreadnought. This unit cannot be destroyed by direct hit action cards. Nice. That's right. Fighter 2. Advanced fighters. May move without being transported. Sweet. Infantry 2. Okay. PDS 2. Space Dock 2. Production value. War Sun. Other players' units in the system lose planetary shield. Anti-mass deflectors. Your ships can move in and through, into and through asteroid fields. Sweet. Assault cannon. I'm getting like just good vibes, so to speak, about this. Assault cannon. You got, I guess that's Dex Zeev. I don't know. Animators. Duranium armor. Fleet logistics. Graviton laser system. Gravity drive. Hypermetabolism. I could use some hypermetabolism, especially in this thing. Integrated economy. Light wave deflector. Magan defense grid. Neural motivator. Plasma scoring. Sarween tools. Transit diodes. X-89 bacterial weapon. We're getting into bioweapons, are we? Oh. Again, I'm only going to go through a few cards of these, but this one here. Hegemonic trade policy. For the Winnow. Okay. Lazak's gate folding. That's cool. I guess these are like what? Objectives? Or special abilities? I don't know. Erez siphons. After another player activates a system that contains one or more of your ships, gain 4 trade goods. So these are like upgrades to your own economy, maybe? Or spatial conduit cylinder. Yeah, it looks like these are like upgrades to your characters or your civilization. Magnus reactor. The embers of Muat. Your ships can move into supernovas. Okay. That's freaking awesome. Valkyrie particle weave. Okay. So that's just some of those. Again, I'm not hitting all these, but because I'd be here all day. I'm going to get some of these. Conquer the weak. Status phase. Control one planet that is in another player's home system. 2 victory points. Ooh, nice. Form galactic brain trust. Control 5 planets that have technology specialties. Do one more. Unify the colonies. Control 6 planets that each have the same planet trait. Are these in-game points, maybe? Or is that what you do? Like you complete these as you go? I guess that's what those are. Let's see what these are. Unveil flagship. Win a space... It's an action phase. Okay. Win a space combat in a system that contains your flagship. 1 victory point. So these are ways to get points in the game. I got it. Just kind of objectives and stuff. Destroy another player's war sun or flagship. 1 point. Use the space... Turn their fleets to dust. I love that. Use space cannon to destroy the last of a player's ships in the system. Okay. So these are mostly that. Alright, so we got a status phase. Intimidate council. Have 1 or more ships in 2 systems that are adjacent to Mechatol Rex's system. 1 victory point. Found research outpost. Control 3 planets that have technology specialities. 1 victory point. Ooh, I'm excited to play this. It's going to be fun. Let's see what this is. Imperial Arbiter, Law, elect player. The elected player gains this card. At the end of the strategy phase, the owner of this card may discard this card to swap one of his strategy cards with one of another player's strategy cards. Huh. Incentive Program, Directive, for, against. Oh, okay, so this is like the voting, doing politics and stuff. Seed of an Empire, Directive, for, against. Haha, I like this. Oh man, I could think of how many ways we can screw each other over in this game. Shared Research, Law, for, against. Each player's units can move through nebula. Cool. Okay, so this is basically laws and things like that and politics and what have you. So these look like they're just straight up the planet cards. And it looks like they have some lore and things like that on the back of them and other things. I'm not sure what these are for. I guess for conquering and defense, maybe. For example, we got Jord here, distinctly seasonal with the greatest variety of climates and ecologies in the galaxy. The Federation of Sol rules this Jord humans from the great city of New Moscow. Primus, Darien, Muat, Nestfar. This is cool. Gives you a little bit of lore on the actual planet itself. So we've got this symbol here. We've got a ceasefire. After the black player activates a system that contains one or more of your units, they cannot move units into the active system, then return the card to the black player. Support for the throne. When you see this card, if you're not the black... What is it with the... Oh, okay. Okay. Oops. I need to keep these together. So, they're different political secret, trade agreement, political secret. Let's see. Political secret, black player, blue player cannot vote, green player. Oh, okay. So, these are different things that come about according to your player, and it looks like they're not meant to be known who's got what in their hand or something like that. I don't know. Maybe this is for so trade agreements. Okay, so what you're doing is, I guess you're passing some of these along to other players. Ceasefire cards. Okay, so yeah, everybody's got their own color of that. Okay, cool. Another symbol, I don't know what it means. Skilled Retreat. At the start of combat round, move all your ships from the active system into an adjacent system. Does not contain another player's ships. The space combat ends in a draw. Then place a command token from your reinforcements in that system. Skilled Retreat. Wow. Maneuvering Jets. Before you assign hits produced by another player's space cannon roll, cancel one hit. Cool. Flank Speed. Direct hit. That's what they were talking about earlier. After another player's ship uses sustained damage to cancel a hit produced by your units, destroy that ship. Shields Holding. Before you assign hits to your ships during a space combat, cancel up to 2 hits. So these are like tactics cards, basically. In general, you've seen the game. There's a butt ton in this game. There's no way I'm going to go and make a 50,000 minute video to cover everything. There's so many good videos online about this already. Anyway, I'm excited to get into this. I have been looking forward to this for several years. I just never had I just never had a real gumption to get it myself. But now that I have, I am excited to set up some all-day gaming, you know, and just this being the crown jewel in the middle of the table, so to speak. And I know I'm going to need a bigger table, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Dice Odyssey. We will have a review at some point. I don't know. I got to play this several times. That might be a year from now. Anyway, thank you so much. You have a blessed day, and game away. And I blame Sam Healy for talking me into this. It was still my decision. This video is brought to you by Fallen Dominion Studios. Check out their website at fallendominionstudios.com.